Okay, so the microphone I'm using is typically my headset. I do have another one. It's a little clip-on one I got off Amazon. We're trying it out. Neither of my microphones sound very good, so I do apologize for that. But please enjoy the video and have a good day. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Only this time I've actually turned up my microphone, so hopefully you guys can hear. So when you get a Terra out of there, you have to like stop it on the hills and pop the parking brake in first gear to get up the steeper hills. Oh, dude, you're not gonna get out of there doing that. What are you doing? You're not making it out that way, bro. Tell you that right now. What is he doing? If you do make it out, that's impressive. I am thoroughly impressed. That's iron too. That's not even coal. So this may actually be much louder of the mic on the microphone for recording, but I'm trying to get this to where it actually picks up my voice. It's not picking up my voice. All right, let's go. Key here with the Terra is to move quickly. I'm in an open diff. Aim for this little dirt pile over here. Drop it down in a second once you start to pull up the hill. Lock your diff if you need to. When the diff is locked, it will not turn. Also, when you build a Terra, do not put the steering modification on it, because basically what will happen then is if you lock your diff and you try to turn, it will not move. It will lock it in place. So build a Terra, don't give it the +5 or +10 steering. It does no good. I'm also hoping that since I turned up my microphone gain, it's not going to pick up the audio from the game. This is another hill you want to hit this fast. You're not going to make it up in one shot like you would with an Atlas. See, he's stopping, and then he's going to put it in low gears and rev up, pop off the parking brake, and start to climb. So I'm going to lock my diff right there and launch in third and see what that does. I haven't done that before. Open my diff so I can maneuver a little bit. Drop it in second. Lock the diff. Now, you can take the Terra off here to the right. There is like a path you can take down that way. It goes around the edge of the mountain. I'm not going to do that because I don't remember what the path is. I have to have somebody show me. So maybe one of these days I'll get someone on here to show me what it is. Because like I said, I can't remember. But let's get this up here. And then once you get up this hill, I think this is really like the only hard hill to climb. And then you're gonna drop down this one. Open your diff. So now you can go see this little valley right there. You can cut through that and just kind of hit it kind of fast, but not too fast, and just drop off onto the road. You go too slow and it'll just nosedive and flip over or get stuck. Go too fast and you'll flip, roll. Won't be a fun day. But you don't need to. The Terra, when you get it modified right, will do this no problem. This gets enough traction, I can show. If this video gets enough traction, I'll show my actual tune on this truck. It is not one that I made. I did not go through the testing process to tune this. A buddy of mine gave me his tune. Works great. He also has one for iron and he has one for the copper. So This is the coal one. I just painted it. Now, sometimes you can make it up this spot in second gear with the diff open. Other times you cannot. You gotta hit it right. I can't remember how to do that sometimes. This could probably do with some softer suspension on the back end a little bit, not much. You don't want to soften it too much. Turn on my lights. Yes, all my exterior lights that I use on most of my vehicles are linked to my interior light. It's a quick and easy way to turn on the lights. And if you're like me and you tint your windows a certain color to match your lights, then it looks like you've got that same light inside. You can also put underglows inside your vehicles, in case nobody knew that. You can get those flashing beacon lights. You can put those inside your vehicles, and they will function and actually show up outside. I did that with my FL1 and my Golema. I have beacon lights in the sleepers. You can't see them looking around inside the truck, looking around outside the truck, but they do flash outside on the ground, everything like you would expect them to. Obviously, you want to take it kind of easy coming down this mountain, especially if you're following somebody. You don't ever want to like rear end someone, because then you damage your vehicle, you damage their vehicle. Someone's gonna have to recover to the road. What the heck is that? Oh, dude. I'm gonna have to see if he's available. I'll check him out later. Also, if you're playing on controller, you hold your left bumper and click your headlight button. You can actually flash your high beams. So if you have your headlights on, you can flash them on. If you have your high beams on, hit that button and turn your high beams off without having to cycle through your headlights. Now then, Terra, coming through here. Easiest thing to do is hit this fast. Jump it, maybe. And then you're going to come up here, because this is a smoother hill than that one. The less incline, the better when it comes to a Terra, because Terras do not like to climb. Somebody said something to me. I don't know. They're talking about colors. Okay. Woo! Terras also flip if you're not careful. Yeah, most of these hills though, almost any hill you're gonna climb with a Terra, you're gonna be in second or first gear. They do not climb. They don't like to. I mean, it is a lot of weight and not quite enough power, in my opinion. Okay. I guess he didn't like me following him. That's okay. Also, it does help to start off hitting a hill fast and downshift as soon as you get to the base of that hill, because it's going to take a second for it to catch that gear. course. Shortcut. See, now that's one way right there you can get fuel up here. I just did it earlier with an SRT and that trailer. That's the Shotan 7. Holds 18 fuel. I don't know if it's 18 kiloliters or 18 liters. I don't remember. But it did do it. So you can tune things to do these off-road runs that aren't off-road vehicles. Atlas is a great one. Now, the SRT is a 4x2 truck. It's like this. It's only got one drive axle, but it can do some impressive things. Is it good for it? Probably not. Is there a better option? Definitely. Is it fun? Oh, yeah. So, bringing a Terra down here, you're also going to want to hit this. You're going to come up here like this, go around this tree, and you're going to go straight into here. As soon as you start climbing, downshift. Drive in standard mode. Do not drive in automatic climbing out of here. It does not do well. Some vehicles can. I don't have any that can. I also don't like to because it's just going to shift and shift and shift and shift and shift back and forth. It's irritating. If you don't know how to switch into manual mode, you like driving it automatic a lot of time, hit Alt A, and you can actually watch this happen. It'll take auto shift off and on. And then go through your keybinds, figure out what works for you. The preset keybinds for controller for shifting work for me. I did set on my PlayStation controller R, B, or R. Oh, what is this? R1 and B will downshift all the way into neutral. R1 typically is the button you would use to change your camera view like this. Mine is now L1 and R1. R1 is my clutch. Let's see right there. So that's what I have it set to. So I have mine set up. So yeah, RB and circle will just shift me straight into neutral. Triangle and square. Triangle is upshift. Square is downshift. If you're on Xbox controller, RB and B is how I shift into neutral. Y is upshift. X is downshift. So also, if you ever get into this server, just follow the server rules. Yes, we do have rules, but everybody gets along. Some people don't follow the rules per se, but also don't do anything that's going to harm anyone or cause any kind of issues. But I mean, you go into anybody's server, you start causing problems, they're not going to want you there. It's just going to happen. So, but yeah, that's how you get a Terra down from Guanxing Coal with a fully loaded. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. These things are surprisingly capable. But yeah, the modification that you can do to give more of a steering angle, these do not need it and do not like it. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and dump this out and check that recording out. And if it went well, you guys will see it. Whoever you guys is, I know one of you, I know at least one person might see it. Whether or not he'll watch the whole thing, I don't know. But yeah, and then I'm gonna probably go and get those planks that were left up there. Unload. There you go. Loaded Terra all the way down the mountain. All right.